at the forefront of legal innovation, and how are the new graduates encouraged to contribute to this particular aspect?
So when it comes to innovation, we are very much keen to ensure that we remain ahead of the curve. So one of my role is to ensure that not only are our lawyers what we call future fit for the future world of work, we also ensure that our lawyers also tech fit. So for example, if you were to join Bowman's, we've got a wealth of resources and different platforms we use to leverage on tech. We appreciate that tech can actually make us more efficient. So we definitely ensure that we invest in that, and we invest in our people to learn tech. In the last year, I've learned to code, and I'm an LLB student, right? So that is what I mean about investing and keeping ourselves kind of on the forefront. We're definitely there.
Good evening. My name is and my question was to representative. Does the competition often lead to startups set up funding instead of being absorbed in the program?
Yeah, very good question. So I will give an example by what we took to China in May. So they had a very good, very clear, innovative product on an ECG machine that uses AI. So you know your ECG readings, right? So they built that from scratch. So they actually built PCBs by themselves. They were very smart students. Built PCBs, developed the AI model by themselves. We did a lot of training for them on AI. We put the project on Huawei Cloud, help it run. And they need to buy some equipment to build the actual MVP. So we purchase everything for them. So at the end, they also got some prizes, but most of them were going back to school. So we don't take any IP from the students. It's not really an accelerator program, but we want to help students build their innovative and capabilities and their technical skills. So we helped them do that. We built the product for them, but some of them were third years and fourth years, so they are still at school after the competition. So we help you build everything, all the requirements. You come with an equipment list, and we help you purchase it if you're in the program. So it's advantageous for you as well.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dominic. Part of National Youth Caucus Kenya, the team leader for partnerships and volunteers. Now, specifically to Huawei, you have mentioned something that is very close to my heart, and that is payment because of value you're able to bring on board. And now the problem is Huawei, after that, they went ahead and said that they only work with colleges and universities, guys. Now my problem is, I've been in many schools doing mentorship and also mission work, and we have seen people at that level producing electricity. We went to our school in Nakuru, where a young guy, class Form 2, whereby he was able to come up with a project of sourcing electricity from natural resources. That was successful. Now, you also talked about having a team that works in Japan, sorry? China, exactly, a team of people who are coming up with future innovations. Now, the problem is there's another group of young people that they are not looked at. There are those people who never had an opportunity to go to colleges and universities. I was born in Kibra, and I can give so many examples of innovative young people, young minds that we do not give opportunity. Now, to Huawei, what are you doing to make sure there's inclusion to these people, both those who never had the opportunity, college and universities? Yeah.
Very good question, very passionate question also. So our thinking on this one is that when it comes to education, we have basic education, We have higher education, technical education, right? That's generally how it's structured. So you're asking, I think your question also has an aspect of basic education, those who are outside university, right? So, because all I talked about is higher education. So for basic education, Huawei has a program we call, I'll answer it in two parts, Tech for All. It's a global initiative. And under that project, we have something very impactful called DigiTrack. It's a classroom on wheels that is essentially just a track that has internet, that has computers, and is going to different underprivileged counties across Kenya. So far we have gone to, I think, 30 or 20 counties. We were in Isiolo, Galbatura, where there is literally there's no high school in the next few hundred kilometers. So that DigiSchool is, DigiTrack rather, is a partnership between us, GSMA, and also Computer Schools for Kenya. So they provide the basic curriculum because our curriculum is a bit too advanced. You know, we're talking about very high level things. So GSMA have their own curriculum for very young individuals and also for those who are not in university or higher education, for basic education literally. So DigiTrack is one of our excellent opportunities, and it goes to remote counties, not in CBD or anywhere. We'll go to remote areas to help the underprivileged. So the good thing with Kenya is that the 3G network is essentially 90%. So this is also an advantage. So it means that the track will come with connectivity, and we will have 100 people every month. So in 12 months, we have the track going to different counties in a year. So that's one of the initiatives we help. As far as the other question, so that answers the inclusion bit, right? And as far as basic education is concerned, we will work more with partners because for this one, we don't have the actual curriculum for basic education. So one project I can mention is DigiSchool. Last year, we connected 10 primary schools to the internet, to NOFB, the National Optic Fiber, for free, okay? So that is big for them because as a primary school, you don't have any connection to it. No one is thinking about primary school, at least for now. They don't have internet across the country. So we connected 10 schools, and 2023 DigiSchool project has 13 schools on the roadmap. So total will be 23. So 13 schools will be, I think, 8 special needs schools. Okay, so this is with, I forget the name, an organization in Kenya School of the Disabled or something like this. We launched it in January. So we are connecting more schools. This year, 2023, we are focusing on special needs schools, students with hearing impairment, eye visual impairment, physical impairment. So we are going to focus on that for now. So we want to contribute in terms of connecting them to the internet because all the opportunities are on the internet. But you find they are so out of areas that have access that they don't have the equal opportunity. So Tech for All is our big project that focuses on other levels of education. I hope that answers that.
Any more final questions? One more.
Good evening. My name is Tevin. My question goes to the Bowman representative. And the question is, your colleague from South Africa mentioned that you're able to offer classes as part, you're able to offer sponsorships. So my question is, suppose we have a paralegal in Kenya who wants to pursue law as an undergrad, and he or she is faced with financial constraints, and she has taken time to go through the paralegal training. How are you able to advise such a person?
Okay, so just first of all to clarify, with South Africa, they've got a special program where they do support some people through the LLB process. We don't offer the same in the Nairobi office. What we do in terms of supporting our people is, like you say, you were already a lawyer in Bowman's and you wanted to potentially do a special course that will help your career growth and also is in line with your role, then sometimes we can look into sponsoring that. The place where Bowman's does actually sponsor is there's a special school called Vanessa Grant for girls from significantly disadvantaged backgrounds, and we have actually sponsored them through the high school through to university. And actually, we've had a good success case where one of those girls are actually working in our office right now. She's become a lawyer, and she's working in our banking and finance team. So that is possible. So the other program that was mentioned was specifically to the South Africa office. But back to your question, for the LLB, it's highly unlikely, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. I just want to say you guys have been amazing. I hope you've had a good day. I wish we had more time. I wish we had been running this for a whole week instead of just one day, but we will be back. I want to say thank you very much to our graduate recruiters here for coming and giving such great insights into their programs. There are lots of opportunities out there, and for me, one of the key takeaways from today's discussions were you are the leaders of your own destiny. You are our future, and you can make the change happen. I've actually been blown away speaking to everyone today at how proactive you all are, how smart everyone is, how hungry you all are. I am very excited for tomorrow's world. I'm very excited for tomorrow's Africa. So we wish you all the best. Thank you for joining. We will continue our events. Keep on line on Beyond Privilege. And we will continue connecting with you on all sorts of initiatives that we have coming up. Thank you very much to our partners, and thank you for everyone for joining us today. We hope you had a good day, and we shall see you again soon.